one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. And this defense, they have come to play. 2nd straight loss to start the game.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
3rd and long.
319.
Here's Rodgers. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
So after being unable to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
On the set.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. Finding space inside the 40. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, pass. Go, check.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
On 3rd down. football.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Crackle 80. Let's go.
They'll run for it. It's Judkins. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Rogers. There's a short one caught by Bryant. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 4.
319.
Austin brought in motion. Another run here with Johnson. Pull it forward for maybe a yard. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3.
319.
Looking to throw, it's Rogers. Now a screen set up for Johnson. Good looking screen play there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Browns' 36-yard line.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. A give. Here's Johnson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be third down.
Get 300. Get 300. Look at you.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
Rodgers pass. Complete to Calvin Austin. No gain on the play. It's
Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This from 34 yards. Looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, snowy conditions are tough for everybody, but they can be especially tough on the kickers. You just can't practice this. There's nothing you can do to simulate your plant foot, the ground. In this case, it winds up no good.
Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start, and it's exactly what they're able to do on that first down play.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And he stood tall in the pocket, hoping something would open up downfield, but this pass rush, they've been relentless in their pursuit of the quarterback, and they're able to bring him down for a sack.
On the jump.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
19 Charger, 19 Charger, Riggs.
They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. He'll push forward for about a yard. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle.
Down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Third down and 13.
Ready.
It is third and long.
60 Maverick, 19 Lion.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Formation for the Browns.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
He's across midfield.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, take 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Back north. Screen agent.
On play action, Rogers. He follows Austin with the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. That's a Steeler first down. Rogers to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. A run here with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10. Play fake. It's Rogers. I'll throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end. Man, he was looking for there. And it'll be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And you could see it pretty clearly, Mike. He just kind of comes across the ball there. That one started right, and it just never came back.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Come 19. Come 19. Go street. Be ready. Be ready. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Steady.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. He'll mark him down just shy of the 40. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
19 Lions. 19, 18. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. The throw here is complete. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future to make. The more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Moving outside the pocket. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. That is Deshaun Elliott on the safety blitz, bursting in to record the sack. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates.
On second down here, Sanders going deep downfield for Judy. And he will score. Jerry Judy. Touchdown Browns. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler. 18. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Jake Moody to kick off.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hawk 70.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
19 Tigers.
Now, Shador now sets up a screen for Chubb. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. 3rd and long.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
Now it's Sanders. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as
no chance at all. He'll go down. K.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready up. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He'll look underneath here for Chubb. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Go. Rocco 80. Huh.
A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and 7.
70 Rangers, Cougar 19.
To throw is Sanders. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here's Johnson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It was Joe Tryon-Shoyinka able to bring him down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue.
10-yard line.
Ready, break.
And Stewart on first down. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. They'll run right here with Kell. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jack Sawyer up to make the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Sanders will throw it. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
For number 16.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cleveland.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On play action, Shador. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, Sanders. Finding space at the 40. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He's going to keep it himself. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops and the ball slips out of your hands. And in this case, the Dodgers a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
12-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Here's Sanders to throw. That's taken in by Chubb. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, Sanders. He's got the rookie 3rd-round pick, Harold Fannin.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try it now with Chubb. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. So that'll cost them half the distance. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Fireman. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Throwing, Rodgers. Now a screen set up for Johnson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. On third down, Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down. Austin brought in motion. Johnson. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is in the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and they lost yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down home runs. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
From the pistol, a give to Chubb. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Now, Sanders. There's a screen set up for Judkins. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Third and 9. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to be close to a first down, but he's not going to get there. It nearly worked out. Instead, they turn it over on downs.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
Hey, take 26.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
58.
Second down, Rodgers. This one is caught by Skoranek. He's going to be out of bounds, gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up. Again, it's Rodgers. He finds his man, it's Skoranek. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Flushed to his left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. So it's a win for the Browns. What a finish to this one.